Okay, so I just been notified that my mic was off, so I'm going to say that again. So, hello everybody, and welcome to Angels News. I'm Rakefet, Beka. I'm a spiritual guide and a teacher for practical channeling, and we are here every Tuesday at this time for Angels News. So if it's the first time that you are here, please write your name and say hi. And everyone that's joining me, you can just say hi. We're broadcasting also in YouTube and on my Facebook page, Be the Change. So you can watch both of them. And I really recommend you, if you haven't seen my Facebook page, to go there and see. I have a lot of things there, more information there that you can't see in YouTube. And we are here every Tuesday to talk about the message that we received on Sunday, the weekly message, and to understand how to take the message and what to do with it. What do we need to do and how to bring it into our life, not just to leave it as theoretically message that the angels send us or light entities send us, but to really understand what to do with this message and how to bring it to our life, because it's a very, very important time that we are in. And they're sending us messages all the time. And when they are sending us those messages, it's not just so we will hear it or I will hear it. It's because they want to help us go through the time that we are now in. So feel free to just share this live, to share the weekly messages, and to ask questions, because this is the reason that we are doing this live every Tuesday here. So hello, Anna. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful day. It's good to see you. And you can also share to friends and bring or tag people that you want to join us. So let's start talking about the weekly message, what we had in the weekly message. First of all, in the weekly message came Noach, and Noach talked to us about the time that we are now in. And he said that when he was at that time, when he were in this planet, he built an ark and he went into the ark. And when he came out of it, he saw the world. And at the first time that you look at it, it looks the same as it was when you left it. But actually, everything changed. And he told us that these 2 years that we are now been in, it were the days of the flood, of the water break. And now, this is the time in which we are leaving the ark. We are opening our eyes. We see the new world, and it looks the same to us. It looks the same. We see the same buildings. We see the same stores. We see the same garden. We see the same people around us, and we think nothing has changed. But he tells us, no, you're looking at it from your old eyes, as they said before. They told us in past messages. They told us, don't look from your old eyes. Don't think from the old mind. Look at it from a new perspective, a new point of view, and understand that there's been a flood. You've been in the ark, you've been on lockdown, so things can change around you, the vibrations can change around you. And until now, they've talked to us about all the progress, all the changes that happen inside of us. They told us you need to look inside, you need to let go of things that are not good for you anymore. And now they tell us, well, not only you change, but your world changed when you were in lockdown, when you stayed at home and did some inner work and checked what is good for me, and am I on the right place that I want to be, and if not, I need to change that. Outside our houses, there was a flood and things changed. And now that we are going out, we are coming out of this ark, and we see all this new world and the new vibrations. We still can't see them because we're looking from the old perspective that we have. So we see the same things, but they tell us, no, everything around you is new. The new world is here. The new vibrations are here. You sometimes feel it in your body, and you feel something difficult, you feel headaches and you feel tiredness. And if you feel any of these, you can write them down to me. And when you feel those things, you're trying to find a solution. You're trying to understand, why do I feel it? And the answers that you have are the answers that your old mind have. And they tell us, stop thinking this way. You are experiencing new vibrations. So what you're experiencing now is completely new to your body, and your body is reacting to it. And it will take time until you will understand how to contain and how to work with those energies that are around you, the vibrations that are around you. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to talk about the future, because they have a lot of very, very interesting information to tell us. So it's really, really interesting because they're going to talk about healing and the change in all the health systems is going to happen to us. So the first thing that Noah said to us is, when you come out of the ark, which is right now, you came out of it and you're looking around you, remember that this is a new world. There are new vibrations here. There's new opportunities there. And you need to pay attention and to start looking for them, to find them, and not look from your old eyes and think, I'm still in the old world. No, this is a new world, completely new. And they said to me this morning when I asked them what is important for me to say in this Angels News today, and they said that in the past an era changed when a lot of souls had to leave this planet, and they had to come back with a higher level of consciousness, a higher spiritual level of consciousness. And then what happened was that there were all kind of wars and diseases and all kind of things that made a lot of people die, at the same time leave this planet and come back as a higher level of souls and in a higher level of consciousness, and as babies. And when they come here as babies, it takes about 20 years until they become adults, and then they change the entire globe, the entire humanity level of consciousness, and they raise our level of consciousness, our level of spirituality to a new level. So this is how there was a change of era until now. And we know that sometimes this world extinct completely because we didn't know how to do that. So what is different now from what it was before, that we now don't need to extinct, we don't need to die in order to start a new reincarnation. We don't need to die in order to start a new lifetime, in order to start a new lesson. And this is exactly what happened to us in these years, because now the world started a new lifetime, a new reincarnation, and this is what we are in now. So people don't need to die in order to raise the vibration of our planet, our global consciousness, but they need to open their eyes. They need to be open to the changes that are happening, to wake up and start acting by it. So what is happening now is that a lot of people are waking up. A lot of people are aware that they need to change things in their life. They're aware that there is something is changing here. They know that they need to do something, but they're still not doing it. And this is the time of action now. We need to overcome our whole old habits, to do things that are not good for us, and to start changing the way we act, so we can bring ourselves into that part of new era without having to die. And this is where we are now. And they are telling us that we are still doing a lot of healing process for ourselves, for our planet, and these healing processes are really important. So let's talk about the future. How are we going to heal ourselves in the future? So in the past, we know in long past, we used to use a lot of things from nature. Okay, so if it's a aromatherapy, and to use all kind of plants, and to use our nutrition, what do we eat, and we know we need to work out. And then after that were drugs invented, and we use drugs as well, antibiotics. And now what they're telling us, first of all, you need to leave the drugs in gradually, and then you'll need to go back to when you healed yourself by nutrition and by the plants, and also what we already know is by vibrations, to heal ourselves by vibrations. But the next level will be healing to our aura. And this is something that we need to learn how to do, because when we are using vibrations, we are using vibrations that we know. And this is something that is going to change. I have to tell you what happened to me on Friday. On Friday, we had a healing process. We are now doing a healing process on the Great Syrian Rift. And this healing process started in Timna, and the next phase was the Dead Sea. And after that, we have Jerusalem in the beginning of May. You can join us, by the way. It's in English and in Hebrew as well. And after that, we'll have the Sea of Galilee, and after that, we'll have the Golan Heights. And it's going to be seven places. Okay, I said six. One is missing. I forgot one. So when we've been to the Dead Sea, we've been there on this Friday. We plan on doing the process down close to the Dead Sea, but then a pouring rain started. Now I'm thinking about the flood that they missed from Noah this Sunday. It's all connecting together. And then there was a pouring rain, and we had to run into the caves that were there. There were caves that called the twin caves, and feminine twin, actually, it was called. And we ran into the cave, and because the rain was pouring. And when we were in the caves, the message came. And the process that we did is actually that we connected to our womb, and they told us that our womb is actually connected to our aura, and that the aura is our womb, and vice versa. So we had to start cleaning. First of all, we cleaned our womb, and then we cleaned our aura, and then we connected all of our auras together, and we made it stronger, and then we put it on the Dead Sea and send it into the water and into the ground as well. But there were two things that happened there. They told us, after we did this part, they told us, now open your eyes and meet each person and look at them in the eyes and tell them that you know that they can heal themselves. Tell them, look them in their eyes and say, I know that you can heal yourself. I believe in your ability to heal yourself. You are healthy. And in Hebrew, healthy and the word health, which is briut, is actually the same letters as creating. So it's like we're saying to someone, I know that you're healthy. It's like I'm saying, I know that you are creating. It's the same words. It's bria, the same word. And when we did it, they told us that the reason that we are doing it is because when someone wants to heal himself, he is sick from some reason and want to get better, we believe in ourselves only until a certain point. If there's 100%, we never believe for 100%. We believe in less than that. And we need those percentage that are missing, that someone else will help us fill those percentage of faith. And when we look at someone in the eyes and we tell them, I believe in your ability to heal yourself, you are healthy, we are helping them fill those missing percentage of faith that they need. And they told us to do that. And it was really, really a very emotionally processed. And it was very, very exciting to do that. And what they are showing me that are going to happen in the future is that when someone will be sick, you will call a lot of people to come and tell him together that they believe in him and that he is healthy. And we're going to do those processes together. So we're going to say on this date, on the 1st of April, 2029, we're going to all meet up in this place. And if there are people that are sick, they can join us. And then we're going to send the healing together to everyone. And the healing will be very, very fast, because a lot of people are going to do that and going to believe in one another and going to support one another. And this faith is what is going to make us better. And they tell us that we are going to heal our aura all the time. We're going to learn what we need to do in order to keep our aura complete and whole and not to have holes in it. And this is how we're going to live our life. We're going to keep our body healthy because the body will be held by the aura. And what they told us is that all the time that we have concerns, we are worried about something. Okay, if I'm worried about money, or if I'm worried about my kids, or if I'm worried about the economy, or if I'm worried about my work. If I'm worried about something, it's like I have chains around my body and I don't feel my aura protecting me. And they tell us you need to change all those worries that you have. You need to look at them completely different. You need to open your eyes and see that all those concerns that you have, all the things that you're worried about, are a blessing to your life, and you need to change it and say, I believe in the economy, I believe in my kids, I have faith that everything is working. And then all this, those chains that we feel around our bodies when we are worrying, will disappear, and we will feel our aura protecting us. So it's like wearing a coat that is not heavy on our shoulders, but it's kind of keeping us warm, and we feel protected, but it's not heavy on us to carry. And we know that we are protected. And this is how our aura is going to affect on our life and our health in the future. It's still important now, but now we are so used to being our physical body and to think about our physical body. Just think how much money the industry of beauty is doing by selling people that they are ugly, they are fat, they are not healthy, they need to change, they need to look like this, they need to work out like this, they need to do this, and they need to do that. And this is something that's going to change, because we are so used to look at our body and the pleasures that we want to experience in our physical body, that everything is going to change in our perspective of what is pleasure. So if we enjoy food, and I'm one of the people that really love to eat and love to eat new things, and it's one of the joys of life for me. But they tell me this is going to change, because you're going to work more about your breathing and use prana as food, which is the breathing, and your body will be more energetic and more fulfilled. You will feel more fulfillment from everything in your life, because your body will be protected and will have everything that you need, not because you eat what you desire, but because you give him the breathing, and this is the food that he really needs. And now that I'm talking, they're telling me that I said before, not because we eat what we desire, and the food, and also everything that we choose to bring into our body, which is food, which is the things that we see, the movies that we see, or the books that we read, or the drink that we drink, or even if someone is smoking cigarettes. And these are desires, these are the things that the body wants, and sometimes the emotions, we talked about it last week, the emotions need in order to forget, in order to feel comfort. And they're saying, this is what you give your body now because you think this is what your body needs. But actually, what your body needs is calm, it's peace, it's love, it's so many things that you're not thinking that your body needs right now, but you think this is what he needs. My body needs food. No, your body don't need food. Your body needs oxygen, air, relaxation. This is what our body needs. And this is how we are going to change our healing process completely. Okay, so it's very different from the way that we are now, and I see more people joining me. Hello, Man. Hello, good to see you, Steph. And I want to go back to where we've been before, that we said that the healing process is going to change. If until now, if someone is sick, he went to the doctor and he asked, what do I need to do? Okay, this person thought about himself. He's going to take care of himself. He's going to be in charge only on the health that he needs, what he needs to do in order to be healthy again for his body. And then the doctor tell him, you need to take this medicine 2 times a day, and you need to maybe do some workout. I wish that all doctors will say those things, workout and nutrition, and not only drugs. And now this is what is happening, that we take care of ourselves. In the future, we will think about others. I will not go to the doctors because I am sick. I will put an ad. I am not feeling well. Where are people that are not feeling well are coming together and helping one another to get better? And then when you go to this place, you're not thinking about yourself. You're not thinking, how am I going to get better? No, how can I bring my energy into this circle of energy and contribute to other people to feel better, and they're going to do the same. And then our healing process are going to be by mutual healing, and not thinking about myself, not going to the doctor and telling what kind of drugs do I need to take and how many times a day. No, we are going to be helping one another to get better. And this is so different from the way it is now. And I can actually see it. They're showing me visions of it in the past 6 months, of those healing processes that we'll do together. And it will take a few more years until we get there, but we are on our way. So remember that. Remember. Okay, so one more thing. If you have questions, by the way, feel free to write them down. Even if you don't see it when it's live broadcast, I do read the comments later and I do answer. So feel free to write down your questions if you have any, and to come to next week to the Angels News and ask. So one more thing that I wanted to say is that I asked the angels, I said, you're saying that we still have to do cleaning and healing, cleansing our body. And I said, haven't we done enough? Because we're doing so much. I'm just thinking about this month. Okay, I have a process in the Dead Sea, and I have in 2 days from now the initiation for the new Jewish month, and then we have a healing process in Jerusalem. We have in Italy, we're doing healing process there as well in May. So there are so many things that we are doing. Every 2 days there is something. And I said, haven't we done enough until now, all the cleansing and the healing? And they answered me with a question. Do you always choose what is best for your body? And then I struggled a little bit and I said, well, not always. And this is what the answer was. So until we'll do that, yes, we have more cleansing processes to do and more healing process to do. And they are here to help us. And this is why I think they come so much. They come every 2 days and give us more messages, and they're asking us to do more processes. And it's not that we're doing it only once a month or once a year. We're doing it every week. There's the weekly message, there's the Angels News, there's initiation, there is a meditation, there is something all the time that they ask us. Don't forget, this is the time to do. This is the time to act. You need to act now, because you are creating. Everything is around you, is already here. The world is created, but you're creating yourself in this world. You're observing, you're understanding where you are now, because you're opening your senses and all the new vibrations that are around us. Some of us feel them as heavy. Some of us feel them as things that are not pleasant, like headaches and itches and tiredness. And they're telling us, you need to learn how to work with those vibrations. So we come here so many times to tell you, open your eyes, open your ears, pay attention to the new vibrations, put your old mind aside, stop your habits, choose what your body really, really needs and not what your body desires. And they come here to give us all this information, because this is the money time. This is the acting. This is time to act. So I feel excited by this time. I hope that you are too. And I see, when I see the future, they show me visions of the future so many times, at least once a day. I sit and I meditate, and they show me things, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's exciting. It's mutual, helping one another all the time. There's unity there. You see one another. You really see the person that is standing in front of you. You don't just see his physical body. You see his soul. You see his light. And they are asking us to learn how to do it now, so we will be there. And I can tell you that I'm working on a very, very important conference. I can't tell you all the details now, but I'm working on it. It's going to be in June, and it's going to be one of those things that will help you see the visions that I see, that they show me all the time. So I will tell you more about it when I can, but not just now. So thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for just coming and asking questions, and feel free to share with more people, more friends, and you can also tag them and ask questions. I'll see you again next week on Sunday. We have the weekly message. You can receive the weekly message directly to your WhatsApp if you want. So just I will write to you my number, write to me on WhatsApp, or you can also write to me in Messenger, and I will send you the weekly message directly to you. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night if it's evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye.